You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad? I can't argue with you. No. Look at you. Look at you. You mad? Look at you. You big mad. I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm happy. I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm happy.
Listen, y'all, that is so, I like that little song. You want to argue. Look at you. Happy Monday. I hope ain't nobody in no arguing mood. Like he says, you want to argue. Listen, it's Monday. Happy Monday to everybody. We are not going to be here long because number one, we have party in the chat tonight at 7:35 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're going to let it all hang out, y'all. We going in. I saved a little bit. That song is cute, ain't it, Francois? I have to agree. But listen, this morning I got up, baby. I had me a good old cup of coffee. So I happened to be in the bushes on Kicking It with Courtney on her channel. And y'all, the conversation was so lit. I had to come up out of them bushes and hop on that panel. That's how good the conversation was. So I thought about it. I said, I know we got the 12 p.m. Central Standard Time universal prayer with Melody Shree, but sure enough, we can squeeze in a quick 30, 35 minutes, right? While everybody's on their lunch break, because I have to hear your thoughts. I have to hear your thoughts on the Scots. Y'all, I've been saying it for a while. I've been calling out production for a while, but you heard it from the horse's mouth. And basically, what they said over and over again, production is lazy. And Carlos, I am clutching my pearls because what the hell is going on at Kingdom Reign? You have Monique Samuels that says, sometimes it's just so disjointed and disorganized that it don't make sense. Where are we going with this? You have some of the girls from Bell Collective. Carlos, you've got some work to do. Sounds like according to the Scots. Now, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to try to hold my peace. And I ask that if you hop on real quick, you got to keep it short and sweet. We're only going to be here for a quick 30, 35 minutes. But let's keep it to the the live that the Scots did last night. Now, I hopped in and out because, number one, listen. Mm-mm. Okay, and I'm going to leave that there. That's the first thing. Number two, you're not going to waste my brain cells if you're not going to say what it is. This is the reality show. This is a reality television, and I feel like you can get it like anybody else. So when it's time for your reality, I don't want to hear, we're not going to talk about this and that. Hell, you done did it for the last 9 seasons. You done did it for the last 9 seasons. And if you're not in that place anymore, that's when you really have to truly assess if this is the right direction for your family. That's why you have to make tough decisions. But what you can't do, because they are saying that Martell and Carlos, the lazy production of it all, that the production is pretty lazy, and that production has allowed Martell Holt to determine and direct the narrative on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let me ask you something. Are they not guilty of the same? If you're coming on a live to say we're not talking about A, B, C, D, are you not also getting in there to jockey for power and position? What's the problem? Let loose, let have, honey. Let loose and let have. Or you got to determine and be a big boy and a big girl if this is the right direction for your family. But you can't have it both ways. That's the first thing. The other thing is let's keep it to the live so that we don't slide off into party in the chat. Okay. I want to keep it strictly to the live. If you can't keep it strictly to the live, then you probably want to wait until tonight when we do party in the chat. And yes, we are doing party in the chat. Now, real quick, I wanted to present something to y'all that I saw, and I wasn't going to cover it, but I feel like I can spend maybe 3 minutes in covering it really, really quick. Let me, because I was like, what? Girl, no. And let me show you what I'm talking about, just really quick, y'all. I saw a few things. I saw Nene Leakes had something to say about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I go back and forth with Nene. I I go back and forth with Nene because Nene, listen, once you accuse a corporation of being racist and egregious behavior and mistreatment, either you are very, very high up in your thinking, and you're getting high off of your own supply. But girl, ain't no corporation in their right mind gonna have you back. And I said what I said, and I really hope, y'all, hold on. I think I messed up. Hold on. I'm gonna share something real quick to get your thoughts on it. Ah, Lord have mercy. I clicked myself out of it. Let me know if y'all can still hear me in StreamYard. Can y'all hear me? Let's see. Okay, good. Thank you so much. That's all I needed to know. So look, back to the topic at hand. Okay, thank you. Nene, sometimes Nene is just hard to follow for me. Because what would make you think that they will take you back? Once you go to court with a corporation, I mean, maybe I'm just outdated and antiquated with my way of thinking. But have you ever heard of a corporation taking anybody back after they've settled a racism, biased violation, the bad behavior of it all lawsuit? Have y'all ever heard of that? Because I haven't. But that don't make me right. Okay, here we go. I'm about to share it. And then we're going to get on with the Scots. All right.
You make up with Andy Cohen? Is that a possibility? Are y'all in meetings, conversations, thoughts, anything?
Well, we're not in meetings. We did settle our dispute with each other. I don't know if I'll go back to Housewives. I don't know what that looks like for me, but I won't say never. If they got a check that's got 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 on the end, I may be back. I don't know.
When you say settle your dispute, was it financial settlement or?
I can't say, but we did settle everything.
You and Andy cool now? Y'all speak now?
Okay, so in this recent interview with the Breakfast Club, Nene was asked about the likelihood of her coming back to the show, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she revealed that her and Andy have not talked. There has been no meetings, no discussions of her returning. But she said if the price is right, she would definitely strongly consider returning to the network. And she also led on that there was a settlement, right, from their previous dispute. Now, she admitted, she said she wouldn't rule out a return. Nene, I don't think you have a choice. And I don't know. I mean, am I off my rocker girl, you doing way too much. I don't think Bravo would take you back at all. Y'all have to think about the legalities of it all, right? You've gone through a lawsuit with them almost, and then you got to the point right at the midnight hour where you all were able to settle, and you probably got a nice cute little penny. Ain't no way in hell a smart business operation is going to bring you back. And I know a lot of people love Nene, and you say she's great television, and that's fine until you sue me. Right, wrong, or indifferent. That is absolutely okay. And that may be true until you bring me to the court of law accusing my operation of being racist. And that's where I think, Nene, you have to be very careful, because you can be very double-minded. Why would you return to an organization that's set up systemically to discriminate against you? So I think you have to be very careful that you do not tear down your credibility. I wanted to cover that real quick. Francois says he does not believe it's going to happen for Nene. I think she needs to move on. I think she needs to explore whatever else is on the table. And I think you're going to have to go back to ground zero and start back over. And I don't think Bravo is that door, Nene. Unfortunately, I don't. I think the more you talk, the more you kind of like revamp those harsh and those tense emotions between you and Andy. Kicking it with Courtney. Kicking it said they definitely blackballed her for sure. I agree. I don't think you have a choice of going back. I think the cutest thing you can do is keep it cute and say, I'm not sure. You know what? That just depends. But the arrogance of it all to think that you would be able to go back to anybody's corporation, ain't nobody that great. Ain't nobody that great after suing a corporation like that. I'm not saying she's right or she's wrong about what happened to her or what she perceived her experience to be under the Bravo umbrella, but what makes you think that they're going to take you back? No, Nene, they're not. So that's all I have for that. Let me stop sharing that. And then we're about to get into the Scots of it all. Listen, the Scots said about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times that production is lazy. Listen, you can skin it and grin it and cut it and dice it all the way you want to. What are your thoughts on Kingdom Reign production? What the hell in the 2025 is going on? I feel like Carlos King cannot catch a break. It's like jab after jab after jab after jab. Do you feel like Carlos has lost his way, or do you feel like the Scots were just talking shit? Maybe they're disgruntled that they're on the chopping block. They're in the hot seat. And that's just an easy way out to call production lazy. What are your thoughts? I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna try to hold my peace, but I want to give you all an opportunity to just kind of get in real quick on this lunch break. Somebody says, Queen, did you not notice Letitia's demeanor on that live? They were not on the same page. Honey, they've never been on the same page. There's a hierarchy in that marriage, and I thought y'all knew that from season 1. She said that. She said that in season 1. And listen, I don't know if y'all remember, a part of the backlash that Marcel Scott received from his introduction to the show is because Letitia came on as a damsel in distress, depicting her marriage as one of just Tara and Rhoa, inequality, unfair, unequal rights, not being respected, not being viewed as a whole human being, just something to get in the kitchen, cook, and take care of the kids. Do y'all not remember that? I do. So I don't think they've ever been on the same page. I think it's going to be very hard to fight for equality in that marriage when you've never had it, for lack of a better word. Sorry. I know it's going to be a beautiful Monday. I promise. Tennessee Girl says 2025 as 2024 continues. So what do I think about the live? Listen, Marcel, holla at your girl. Holla at your girl. Because we still waiting for you to come out and take up for your wife. I don't care about why you say you're not and this and that. Listen, bro, that ain't no excuse. Your wife has gotten her ass handed to her out here on social media. Martell Holt has drugged her up and down all the way around social media. Listen, from podcasts, interviews, Instagram, YouTube, I need you to do something. I need you to make something shake. And like I said in my video on yesterday, Martell Holt should have woke up in ICU. After he said what he had to say about your wife in your face. Now, it's one thing to get behind the camera. It's another to get behind a keyboard. But that nigga sat there in your face. He should have woke up in ICU, incubated. Am I saying it right? Incubated. With the doctors asking him, do you remember what happened? Can you tell me who is the president of the United States? And I know you got a good speech and a good old excuse for not, but you should have did something. You should have came out and said something. Even if it's pump your brakes. You don't want to go there. Come on, Marceau. Come on, Stuart Little. We are waiting. What happened? And that live will not suffice for standing up like a man should when it comes to his woman. But who am I? 2025 is I have a funny feeling. Intubated. What I say, incubated? You know, I'll mess up a word in a minute, honey. But that's why I got y'all as my team. Intubated. Listen. I have a funny feeling and a sneaky suspicion that 2025 is about to be a piece of strange fruit around here, honey. A piece of strange fruit. So you cannot. And you know what? I do believe production is lazy. I'm with you on that. But what in the hell does that have to do with you not stepping in and beating your chest for your wife? That live did not cut it. I'd rather you had not turned on that camera and clipped up that microphone if you wasn't going to put an ounce of something in there. if you wasn't going to put an ounce of something in there. Kia M says, sure do. And Letitia missed her opportunity to maximize on the support she would have gotten from women as we watched her and rooted for her to gain her independence and be respected as his wife and partner. No, she turned. Yeah. I think her husband had probably a really, really deep conversation with her to let her know, don't talk about our business. Okay. And I don't know. They said the narc is narking. Marcel, they wanted to see you stand up. And for lack of a better word, they wanted to see you let your nuts hang behind your wife. Hold on. They called y'all dumb and stupid because a damn show with me, I went on. They called y'all dumb and stupid and y'all stayed on the live. Can somebody tell me a little bit more about that? Y'all didn't click off. Y'all let Marcel Scott and Letitia Scott call y'all dumb and stupid, and y'all sat. You know what? Y'all. Oh, Lord, I got a funny feeling and a sneaky suspicion that 2025 is about to be a piece of strange fruit.
I don't want to talk about it.
You just said I'm gonna talk about
Kill
it.
it. I get angry. I don't want to.
Ain't no way in hell. Y'all should have. Did they really call y'all dumb and stupid? Because not me, honey. I wasn't there. Did they really call y'all dumb and stupid? Or y'all just kidding? So can't nobody come up here and validate and verify, or is that just rumor? Where are y'all? Oh, y'all embarrassed. Oh, y'all are embarrassed for being on there after being called dumb and stupid. They did? Oh, well, that's on y'all. That's on y'all. And they said they were dumbing down for us. Wow. That's on y'all then. Wow. And y'all stay plugged in and tuned in. Well, I'll be damned. I told you I have a funny feeling and a sneaky suspicion, honey, that 2025 is about to be a piece of strange fruit. But you know what? Let me go to my chat because, baby, ain't no fucking way.
Money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me, comes to me. Money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me. Money.
Baby, so Marcel didn't have no smoke from Martell, but he had enough smoke to call y'all dumb and stupid. Y'all better make it make sense. Y'all make it make sense. Thank you, Angelique. Antonio with a 2-piece and a pepper. She says, let's cook queen. Listen, I'm trying to hold off for tonight for party in the chat. Kim Sarton coming through with a 20-piece and a pepper. She says, I think the Scots realize that Carlos King will always have Martell's back, which leads them to the road of nowhere. Listen. You better say it. Welcome, Sugar. Sugar, please tell me you were not called dumb and stupid last night and you stayed on that live.
No, I wasn't. I was on Courtney live. I wasn't on they live.
Okay, I thought I heard them say you ran from the courthouse to go over there and see what the Scots was talking about. But that way you hold on. Hold on, Sugar.
No, ma'am. And yes, he was a rude, disrespectful mofo.
And y'all sat y'all black ass over there and let that man have all that smoke for y'all. I'm done.
No, he was blocking comments and all that.
They say don't do Sugar like that.
Yeah, don't do Sugar like that.
Don't do Sugar. I cannot believe y'all critical thinkers sat over there and got called dumb, stupid, blocked, and you didn't pick up your marbles and go elsewhere to play. You know what? I am ashamed. You know what? What time is that prayer, Sugar?
At 1:00.
12 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Okay,
Lord have mercy. Should we stay on here for the prayer?
Yeah. It wasn't, if anybody went, it wasn't us. I don't believe it. But they were fighting back and trying to say certain things, the ones that was actually over there. But I don't know what they was doing with the comments, limiting the comments, or I don't know. I don't know how that goes when you go live on Instagram.
Let me ask you this, based on the bit that you did hear from the live, do you feel like, what are your thoughts on the piece of production, Kingdom Reign, Carlos King being called out yet again for having some type of issue with his production? This time it's lazy, What are your thoughts on that?
I just think it's a scapegoat. You know, it's a scapegoat for them to try to get in front of them looking like total idiots, especially with Saturday's episode. So I think it's a scapegoat, and I also think it's a little truth into it too. That's probably how they feel. But they was trying. It seemed like they were trying to change the narrative. Like, you know, we want to have better programming, and you know all that. And you guys need to tell them we've been doing that since the show been on. So stop it. I just felt like they was on there trying to save face. It looks to me like they was crashing out. I mean, like say if you're making a certain type of money, I feel like somebody called them like, "Hey, y'all getting dragged all around these streets. You better do something to turn this around." I don't know. It seemed like they was trying to turn it around to me, and they failed miserably because they can't talk. And Marceau is so disrespectful, and he a PUSSY because he ain't have nothing to say to Martell, who's disrespecting his wife. But guess what? I don't care that he not saying nothing to Martell, because if Tisha don't care that her husband allows another man to disrespect her all up in front of her husband, all up at the the green field, whatever they was playing at, if she don't care, I don't care. So why should we care?
Damn, sugar just cooked, and we trying not to cook too early, y'all. We trying to let the food simmer for tonight. But you know what? I'm gonna have to roll with you. Listen, so Tisha got disrespected by Martell. She got disrespected to y'all by her husband, who did not feel like he needed to come out publicly to say not one word in honor of his wife. And then he sat over there and y'all said he called y'all dumb and stupid. And then he turned around and called production lazy. Lord have mercy. Wait a minute. Marceau was fired. Marceau ate then. Didn't he say he been doing this since 3rd grade?
Sure did. Him and Tisha was pissed. Something happened. They was, you can physically see it on their face that they was irritated and pissed about something.
Well, thank you, Star Child, for the 2-piece and a pepper. She says, love the palace. Y'all, we're not going to be here too long. I promise that this was only going to be like real quick. I wanted to get your thoughts. For those of now, don't nobody want to come up, child, after the cat been let out the bag that they were called dumb and stupid. I cannot believe I'm clutching my damn pearls. Lord have mercy. Okay, here goes somebody. I bet you know now. Welcome. Let's talk about what happened last night. What are your thoughts about the live? Bet you know now. You're on mute. You're gonna have to unmute yourself. There you go.
Sorry. Hi, Queen Sheba. Thank you for allowing me up. I saw the live. I was on Kicking It with Courtney's chat in the bushes because I was working. But what I believe that live was a bunch of BS. I feel like Marceau only clicked his button to go live because he wanted to protect himself. He wanted to defend himself. Martell said last night on that show, he said that they shared women, and that he also said that he felt like Marceau wanted all of this information to come out so that he could get Tisha to make a decision, like Mel had to make a decision, and that he didn't feel like Marceau wanted to be married. So I believe that's the only reason why he clicked his button. Listen, Tisha was cooking. He didn't even allow this woman to prepare a meal for their family. She had to stop what she was doing to go live. Since when? Since when has that been a thing? You know what I mean? That's just my thoughts on it.
Oh, thank you for sharing. Feel free to hang out here on the panel. Let me go to Unnatty. Unnatty, what are your thoughts? Okay, I'm mute up. Okay, Unnatty, what are your thoughts?
Hey, Queen, my thought is they don't know where this show is going. They want to keep that verbal contract that they had to not talk about their the infidelities. And he's putting Carlos on notice. We had a contract partner, and you are breaking that contract.
You think they would walk? Do you from the panel, to those of you in the chat, do you think they would be willing to walk away from the show if they do not get their way? And listen, let me tell you something. Based on the little amount that I heard, everybody's fighting for their way and everybody's pointing fingers. Oh, he wants to control the narrative, but so do you. When you step in and say, we're not going that direction, we're not going back and forth about what happened on social media. You did any other time when it had something to do with Melody Cherie. So do you feel like they would be willing to walk away from the show? For those of you in the chat, think about it real quick. Let me go to my super chats really quick. Thank you, Samantha LV, coming through with a 7-piece and a pepper. She says, Queen, they getting whooped over there at Kingdom Reign. They came to us asking for help of what they should do, the deplorables. They asked y'all what they should do?
What do you mean?
It sounds like Samantha was saying that maybe the Scotts may have solicited ideas or recommendations from y'all on that live. Is that true?
I didn't stay in there long enough to hear that when he called us dumb and stupid, and Thick Tongue had the nerve to say that they were dumbing themselves down for us. I clicked
wow.
What they were doing was they were asking if the audience liked what they saw, if this was something they would like to see more of. They were trying to set up the narrative as if they were all acting as if what we saw was fake, because they kept saying it was fake. So they were pretending as if, hey guys, is this what y'all like to see? Because we're actually not these people,
Exactly.
We actually don't hang around Martell and Mel. We have to be paid to be around them, is what they said.
And
wow.
Queen Shiba, real quick, to piggyback off Bet You Know Now, they had Marceau had the audacity to act like him and Martell don't be kicking it. He said we met in 2014 and then we didn't talk after that. And then we probably got back with each other around 2016, 2017. They was going through their things, and me and him probably went out 3 times and that's it. What?
He also said that the Holts never helped them in their life.
Yes.
Wow.
So he's trying to control the narrative now.
Rewriting history.
Let me read these real quick. Peace, love, and prayers with a 2-piece and the pepper coming through. Said Marceau knows he's Martell's version. Marceau knows he's Martell's Mel version of coleslaw. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure y'all use names, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Peace, love, and prayers. And Mommy, too, coming through with a 2-piece and a pepper, says, walk where they need these coins. Who they fooling? Oh, you said they ain't going nowhere. They going to stay on the show. So who do you think going to get their way when it comes to the battle for who gets to control the narrative?
The content creators.
Boom.
Period. Period.
While you talking, the content
Point blank.
That show is Mayo's show, and her supporters is what drive the show. Period. Y'all get the content from the content creators.
Now he don't want social media, but they had a whole first half of the season talking about nothing but the millimeters. What are you talking about?
And what was happening on social media. Make it make sense.
I just don't understand why a group of people would stay in a place where they've been called old, lonely, fat, no man, deplorable, dumb, and stupid. I wish the hell I would click my button. I like that. Now that's messing me up.
When he called us dumb and stupid and slow as molasses in the wintertime, had the nerve to say she dumbing down for us.
He was disrespectful. He was disrespectful, gutter.
He said y'all slow as molasses.
I said his wife is slow as molasses in the wintertime.
Oh. Samantha LV, thank you. She coming back with a 7-piece and a pepper. She said they were told to quit and stop complaining, and Marceau told them to fuck off.
Yeah, that's right, Samantha. When I say he was a disrespectful.
Oh my God.
When have you
his
known
wife
him?
sitting there letting him cussing, talking like that to other women? Tisha just sitting there.
When have you ever known him to be disrespectful? If he don't respect the woman he took vows with, how do you expect him to respect us?
I did hear him say, don't be saying, hold on. This was funny. I'm sorry. I heard this little part before I clicked off. He said, don't be saying, and maybe I was on somebody's channel on YouTube. I think it was Kicking It with Courtney's. Don't be saying that I'm arguing with women, because some of y'all, he said, I don't know if y'all a woman or not.
I can't stand him.
This man that wears a bigger bra size than I do.
Nettie, I ain't expecting him to do nothing other than what they are doing. I don't have no expectations for none of them on that show. So that's my stance.
I'm just shocked that the light bulb didn't click on for some of you to say, wait a minute. Now you're sitting here telling us you can't get down and dirty like that with Martell because it's beneath you, but you'll sit here and call these women dumb and stupid and deplorable and fuck off and this and that.
That part.
Are y'all
You
really
have to
buying
make it
all of
make
this?
sense, right? You have to make it make sense. It's all BS, complete
Yes.
BS from the top to the bottom. Again, it was damage control.
Mhm.
It was Tisha showed up with everything but her bonnet of salvation on. That was completely Marcel's idea.
Mm-hmm.
But did you catch when Tisha said, the audience picked up on it. At times there were tension between us. He said, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. And then she got up and went to the stove to tend to the food.
So what happened is that this was everything's going on right in the social media. And what happened was Martell got a call or whatever, and then he drove over to Tisha's house. Tisha was already cooking because he don't be there. So he didn't know she was cooking. So he came in like, come on, T, get on the couch. We gotta do a live. That's what it looked like.
Hold on. Y'all feel like this was unplanned, a knee-jerk reaction to the show, and what everything that was going on YouTube and social media, that this was kind of like, you know what? We got to put out this fire real quick. We got to do and say something.
Queen, I think
Absolutely.
even though he ate, I think when people had started saying that he has never been her protector, he wasn't a protector, he was a punk for letting that man talk to his wife like that.
And was.
He's like, we got to do something. And I'm like you, Sugar, because he looked like he had a jacket on.
Because he just came in from... Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You could even see all the black on his T-shirt. The BL was covered up with what looked like maybe a hoodie, a zip-up hoodie or something.
Wow. Real quick, I promise I'm going to let y'all go in the next 60 seconds because I want everybody to be able to make it to the prayer call. Audie B says they said they have too much to lose to fight over fake drama, but not too much to lose to call y'all dumb and stupid. Ain't that crazy? And then tell you to F off. Seductive Orchid says, I think Mel isn't coming back and the Scots are scared of Martell. Well, somebody's going to have to earn their keep. It sounds like you're going to have to show up and work, motherfucker.
That's it.
That's what it sounds like.
That's all. That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all. And last but not least, I got another one. I got another super chat coming in. Shasta Speaks says, what a 5-piece and a pepper. Thank you, Queen. I believe they have caught wind of something coming down the pipeline in this new season, and they are nervous. Maybe a call sheet has been sent out. Ooh, ain't no telling. Thank you, 934 Brandy coming through with a 5-piece and a pepper. She said, you notice he didn't have on a wedding ring or his wife. Damn. Can we talk about that?
I didn't think
Lala.
That's what I'm saying. She was cooking. He came to the crib like, hey, T, come on, get on. We got to be a united front right now.
Welcome, Lala. We just about to end, but I want to get you in real quick.
Queen Sheba, you got me out of the bushes while I was eating my steak and broccoli.
Who the Lala?
Hey, Lala.
Hey, Lala.
Ladies. Hi. I quickly just want to say, who is he calling stupid? Because I know he ain't calling me stupid. I know he ain't calling me stupid, You know what I mean? You ain't calling me stupid. The stupid one is that dumbass, pathetic fool sitting next to you. That's stupid. The deplorable is the one sitting next to you, and every time she talks, you like her, bitch, know your place. That's what you keep doing. You keep putting your hand on her, telling her to shush. That's the stupid one. The dummy's her looking at you like, can I speak now, master? That's the dummy. So when you run your mouth and calling us stupid, who's putting paycheck in your mouth? Who's feeding you and your dusty ass family? We are, the viewers. Who keeps making the ratings go up and down? The viewers. Who keeps giving you storyline? The content creators. Because you surely ain't got nothing going on. Now it's your time that you're in the hot seat. You can't take the heat. But it was okay for you to bully Melody Cherie for how many seasons? And now you want us to sit here and have your back and tell you what you want to see. We don't want to see nothing from you. How about that? How about you get your asses off our TV screens? Since you don't want to tell the truth. Right?
Damn.
You a hoe. Your wife's a hoe. It is what it is. For you trying to portray black excellence. We ain't never seen black excellence from you. We have from Melody and Martell Holt when they got, started at the beginning. We saw what that was. 24-year-olds, millionaires making it in a rural area like Alabama. They're millionaires. They're a real black excellence, real black couple, real black family.
Woo.
Well, you portraying some fake ass shit and everybody clocking you mad. People clocked you. You mad because people know what you really about. You ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. You and your ugly wife can get off our screens. Because if we dumb, you're stupid. That's what it is. That's all I have to say, Queen Sheba.
Thank you for
Drop
coming
that
up.
mic.
Thank you,
Queen,
Lala, for coming up. And listen, we got to go. I want to read my last two comments, but I got to let y'all go. I want to be respectful of your time. Somebody said, Queen, don't forget about Wanda. What about her? What about her? What about her? I don't want to see her on TV. She came, she went, we saw. Okay, and what about her? Oh, was she over there or something?
they hitting that. Do we want her back on the
Hell
show?
no. Hell no. I don't. Hell no. Stay in a grandmother's place. But Mama too, with a 5-piece and a pepper, says the Scots 1.0 are spiraling out of control. Did you see how uncomfortable the kids look when they made all of them come on the live? Whoa,
Because
I
they don't
just
like them.
lied.
I didn't see that. I clicked off. I didn't see that.
But Queen Sheba, they don't like them. What kids, especially teenagers, want to be around their idiot parents? I know, like if my mom being goofy and being an idiot, I don't want to go on live.
Nobody kids, they're not going to do that. Tiambi Fields coming through with a 5-piece and a pepper says, I wouldn't be surprised if Melody Cherie is making changes to the show as a producer and they are mad. I will say this back to Wanda. I don't want to see Wanda. Wanda is not one example of black excellence. Are we kidding? That would
Black
be horrible.
trash.
That would be horrible. But with that being said, let me let y'all go to the prayer call. I will see you all over there. God bless you all. Party in the chat tonight. What you sipping on? I'll see you later. Y'all have a great Monday.
You too. Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Queen Sheba. Bye, y'all.
Okay.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad? I can't argue with you. No.